been a week since we shot the 9. Still hadn't found him.
This week on Levee Break Outdoors, we're still grinding it out here at home. With the rut winding down and still no sign of snowman, we've decided to make some changes and start focusing more on food sources.
The sun rises up from the east. See that heat rise on the street. Welcome to that Mississippi humidity. Feel that Mississippi humidity.
It's a mixture of sadness and happiness.
Them hay fields need cutting again. Sweat your ass off, praying for a win. It's so hard to breathe at 110. No, it's hard to breathe at 110.
Alright, y'all, we're back in the stand today. It's been a week since we shot the 9. Still hadn't found him, but nevertheless, we're back at him. I left the stick and string at the house. We got the rifle today. With it being tail end of our rut, you know, we just decided it's about time we go ahead and try to lay something down. So we got some turnips over here to our right. Got a little bit of standing beans that we got the farmer to leave for us over here on our left. It's the same bean field that we hunted back in October. We saw the 10, the 6, another couple pretty good bucks. Just couldn't get them in bow range. Anyway, we got oats over here along with the turnips. So they've been hammering these turnips. They've been hitting these beans good. So it's windy, a windy day, south wind. High too is 62 today. So we don't know. We're gonna see. We're out here. So see if we can get it done. Y'all stay tuned.
We're still pretty bummed, you know, no sign of snowman, but we're optimistic that maybe something new would show up. And what do you know, this little guy shows up pushing this doe around, so the afternoon's already looking pretty good. Before I left the house today, I said I was going to shoot something. You know, whether it be a buck or a doe, I didn't care. And when these does hit the field, it was sure looking like a possibility. But we're watching these does, and I'm secretly to myself picking out the target that I want to end up shooting before the day's over. And out of nowhere, this old wide 8-point shows up. You know, I'm watching him. He pushes some of these does around, ends up easing off the field. And as he's walking back in the woods, I'm trying to find the doe that I had picked out. And what do you know? She's sitting there staring at me. So she stares and stares and keeps on staring at me until finally she looks away and starts feeding again. And here's a disclaimer on the front end. I didn't have a tripod, so the footage is going to be a little shaky. But back to it, as I'm getting everything ready, more does had come onto the field. And when I looked up and got ready to shoot, I didn't know which one I was supposed to be looking at.
It's a doe. I don't know if y'all can see me right now, but still got a few other deer out in the field, so we're gonna give her some time. She fell right there, but we'll let her lay and then we'll go down there and take a look at her. Well, everybody, got our first recorded kill on Levee Break Outdoors. It's a big old mature doe. Always like to get this on footage, whether it be a doe or a buck. We're
we're the first humans to touch this animal, and we take pride in that. We think it's pretty special, and we just want to share that with y'all. I want to thank the good Lord, because He sure has blessed us this year with the amount of deer we've seen and the luck we've had and all the luck we haven't had. Had a beautiful hunt today, saw a bunch of deer. Nothing buck-wise that we wanted to shoot. And I'd come into today saying if I didn't see a shooter buck by 5 o'clock, I'd take a doe if there was one on the field. And there were several on the field, so I just decided to take what I thought was the most mature and biggest doe. So we got her. We got some meat for the freezer. That's always a plus. Can't complain about a full freezer. So I want to thank y'all for hanging in there and taking this journey with us. Lord willing, we'll see you next time. What's up, y'all? We're back in the same field. We killed that doe last night. Got the bow in hand. We're in the lock on. We saw so many deer last night. We just had to come back and try. Maybe a big boy step out today. Sitting over the same oats and turnips as we did last night. So maybe the footage won't be as shaky tonight either. I got the camera on today. So we'll see how it goes. It's 3:40 right now. Still a little early. We were seeing deer yesterday at 4 o'clock, so maybe they'll come back out, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. What's up, y'all? We're back over the same field. We've been hunting the past couple days. We got the bow in hand. We got a very marginal wind today. We got our ozonics going. Sprayed down really good. Took a scent crusher bath with all our gear. But sitting over the same oats, wheat, and turnip field here. They've been hitting it hard. We've seen deer every time we've come in here. Just hoping the big boy slips up, coming here to check the last few does. It might be in heat, but it's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to everybody. I just pray that everybody remembers the reason we do Christmas, and that's because the good Lord Jesus Christ came to our earth and then ended up eventually dying and saving our sins. So I just pray that everybody remembers that, and just hug on your loved ones this Christmas. You never know. So. But we're out here. We're gonna give her a go, so y'all stay tuned.
So after shooting the doe and seeing the amount of deer we'd been seeing, it was really hard for us to leave that particular area. Like I said, we hunted it, a couple times next few days, and I'll be honest, besides a few does and a few hat rack bucks, we didn't see a whole lot. And we were optimistic though. We were hoping with this front fixing to push through that some of the big deer would get up on their feet and start hitting these green fields.
We're back here at the farm. Come on. What's up, y'all? We're here at the farm. We're sitting over the same oats and turnips that we been sitting over the past couple afternoons. Got my buddy Chase with me. He's on the camera. Beautiful day, high pressure, clear after this front. The temperature's gonna be dropping the rest of the afternoon. Should be a good afternoon, so we'll see what we can see. I don't know. Maybe he'll be my good luck charm, because it sure hadn't been good by myself. So y'all hang in there.
We're back in the stand after this front push through. I got my good buddy, Pro Staffer, chasing the tree with me. And as y'all can tell, it's always a good time when you're hunting with family and friends. Well, as y'all can tell, the afternoon got off to a pretty slow start. We saw that first deer mid-afternoon, and we didn't see the next deer until about probably 20 minutes before dark. But I believe they were on the motto, come one, come all, because the field, it filled up in a hurry. So we've got all these deer out in the field, and me and my buddy had talked before we got in the stand. He really wanted to film me shooting something on camera, and I told him if we got a doe in range or a buck in range, you know, I would let an arrow fly. So the deer are filling up, and they're getting a little closer.
Video.
So we've got this yearling at about 40 yards, and I told my buddy, I'm not gonna shoot this yearling, man. So the next deer closest to us was a spike, and then the next deer was a doe, and I figured she was about 60 or 70. So when he ranged her and came back and told me that she was 70.2, along with him saying there's no chance you can hit this deer, well, any of y'all that know me, y'all know I had to try.
She's 70. Yeah. Are you sure? Yes. You had it on her, Jeff. Yes. Let me try. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Aluminum. Oh yeah, she crashed. Well, just shot a doe. She's a little far. she's a little far. Looked like a pretty good hit, honestly. But we're gonna give her a little bit and go down there and check it out, see what we can find. So y'all hang tight. We'll see what we can find. All right, y'all. We just got down. Fixing to go out here and see if we can't find some blood and give her a little track job. We gave her probably 20-30 minutes. So that's plenty. If I hit her right, she should be dead. So we're gonna go down here and see what we can see. So y'all come on.
So as you can see, didn't find the deer. Looked, a couple hours that night. Came back the next day, looked for a couple more. Found the area, blood everywhere. I would imagine the deer's dead, but we had so much rain that the bottom she ran through was nothing but water. Hard to track her when she was going in and out of water, so we were unable to recover her. I honestly think that she's probably dead, but like I said, just was unable to recover, and it was probably my fault. Shouldn't have taken a shot that far, but I did, and it is what it is. Behind us now. But that's all we got for this week. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. Finally getting some kills on film. So I want to thank y'all for sticking in there. And Lord willing, we'll see you next time.